All right, guys, let's talk about Emmanuel. Obviously, a very emotional game. Coach has, the history between us and this school is, it's pretty lopsided. Let's, just being honest. And so, coming into this game, knowing the pieces that we had, and even talking about at halftime, you had mentioned, preparing, as the guys have had a couple of tough losses back to back, and really struggled the first part of the season. So going into tonight. Against Emmanuel, knowing we've got a new team, they have a new team. What was kind of the strategy that we were looking to accomplish tonight?
Well, I think we just wanted to play at a high level and be competitive. And I thought we had found a couple of things that would work, and I think that was demonstrated pretty well tonight. I kept a chart myself. I don't usually keep charts, but I kept the chart myself, and my goal was to make sure that I called enough to get Quez 10 touches in the post. Each half. I wanted him to touch the ball at least 20 times in the game. We didn't quite get there in the first half. I think we were at 8. Second half, I think he got 13. So, he's shooting about 70% from the field. So I really want to make sure that he gets those opportunities, and that just opens it up for other guys. So we really focused. We wanted to try to play a little bit more through the post tonight, and I thought that was successful. Just coming in, we felt good about our team. We felt good about, our matchup against Emmanuel. You're right, they have just wiped the floor with us for the last 4 years. And tonight it was great to be in a competitive game. I was disappointed for my guys that they didn't get the W because I thought they played well enough, except for 2 or 3 possessions that, we can fix. But it's just unfortunate that they took place at the time they did.
You had talked about even coming into this one, the 2 kind of Achilles heels for us: turnovers, offensive rebounds. How do you feel like we did on that tonight?
Yeah, we don't have that stat. We'll get that stat tomorrow. But points off turnovers, I thought first half, it was really low. I thought second half it was a little bit higher, and it was unfortunate. It was at key times. Second chance opportunities, they did get 8 offensive rebounds, which is too many. Especially when we only got 4. Now part of that is we shot 60% from the field, so it's just a matter of trying to keep them off the glass a little bit more. And literally in the first half, I think there were 3 offensive rebounds that they got, and in all 3 times they scored. And so it was just one of our goals tonight was to win the differential plus minus. Have more points off of turnovers and more second chance points. And I don't have that stat, but I'm pretty confident that we lost that.
Wes, let's talk to you a little bit. You had a difficult matchup tonight. Lily was their big guy in the post, but one thing we haven't had against him in past is the length of Quez Fisher. So, Coach had talked about calling your number early and often tonight. As a player, what mindset do you have to be in knowing that Coach and the offense is going to come your way?
I really don't know. I just try and do my job night in, night out. If Coach has that trust in me, then it helps me, believe in myself.
He does. I'm saying that right now. He does.
Yeah, but with him having that trust in me, it really helps me, going into the game. Because, as many games I've started, many games I've played, I still get nervous before every game.
Yeah.
So with that, it really helps me out. It helps my confidence. So.
We had a stretch during the first half. I think we built it up to a 10-point lead. Offensively, what was clicking for us in the first half?
Really, our guards driving, getting it on the rim. If they couldn't get it up, they could dish it off, dump it over. If my man stepped over, and that was really you can't really do much about it. You got to help out. If you don't, then that's an easy basket. So, just the guards driving, kicking, Marshall knocking down shots tonight. It all just clicked well.
Let's go ahead to Marshall. We'll talk a little bit about the second half. I know that you guys go in closing out the first half relatively strong. What was the conversation a little bit like in the locker room?
We knew that they're a really good team. They kick our butts every year, and so I just knew that Coach Rosine was gonna get after those guys, and they were gonna come out hot. And so we were all just saying, we gotta come out and do what got us that lead. So,
what do you think defensively was the difference for us? Well, really defensively and offensively to allow them to kind of creep back into the game and eventually take the lead.
12 hit some big shots that I thought we were doing a good job in our gaps. We played good defense, you know, being in our pack line and following our pack line principles, but we got to know where number 12 is, and he hit some really big shots down the stretch. So.
Going from here, what do you think? You know, we got Piedmont College coming up on Friday, another home game, last one of the first semester. But what do we need to take from tonight? Maybe a positive that we take from tonight that we did really well that we need to take into Friday.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot better with our turnovers. We had 14, and then the offensive rebounds, we gave up 8. I mean, in the past, that's been like
Double digits, yeah.
double digits, maybe even in the 20s. So that's definitely an improvement. We just build on that.
Coach, kind of the same question to wrap it up. What did you see tonight that you really liked that can carry us forward into future games?
Yeah, I thought that we had. Can I answer the question
Sure.
before that you asked, Marshall? One of the things I was the most proud of was when we came out of the second half. These guys came out and I think they hit them pretty hard. I think we got 2. We went a little 4-0 or 6-0 run, and that, what I told them in the locker room after the game was, you guys just demonstrated you can play at a high level against quality opponents, and so it started yesterday in practice. They worked harder in practice yesterday. There was just a different feel in practice. There was a different passion and emotion and just a getting after each other, making each other better. And they saw tonight that when they play like that against each other in practice and preparing them for the game, that it's a positive thing that helps us way more than practicing soft and letting our teammates feel good about themselves. We got to push each other a little bit more. Going forward, it's a quality opponent. We've got another D3 coming up on Friday. Again, a short series we played with them. We've never beaten them, so it'd be nice to get a dub at home here in our last home game. And I gotta give a shout out to my man Trevor. It's his last home game as a manager. For some reason, he wanted to go off and get married over the break, and he's graduating. But congrats to him. And Trevor's made a big difference in our program, and I'm pretty sure he'll be in here on Friday night with us, saying goodbye. But we just got to keep working. We can fix the 3 possessions that beat us tonight. We can fix that. It's just great to be in a position where you can say it was 3, and we can change that. But we can't give up we can't give up 60 points in the second half against anybody and win. And we did that tonight. So it's not surprising that we lost, giving up 60, but we were right there. But for 3 possessions where we just didn't make smart plays, we win that game.